How do you constantly have to make it just right. So if you let that sail out just till it starts to luff, the flappy part, and bring it in just till it quits, it's perfect. Okay? Luffing doesn't have to be like some catastrophic noise shaking the whole boat. It can be just a little flutter right up next to the mast. Luffing. Luffing. If you look at the sail, that's the mast, that's the boom. Hold on. This is way too short for mine. Okay. About the center third, in that area right there is where you start watching. When the wind sneaks around on the other side of the sail, it starts to push it toward us, and sometimes you get like a bubble kind of looking thing. That's the beginning of luffing. It may not flap, but it just starts to sneak around on the back. And when it sneaks around on the back side too much, you lose all the power. So you want to make sure that you don't have that little bubble right there. Okay, it doesn't have to be totally flapping crazy hard. Same with the jib, but don't worry about jibs right now. Sailing is not about being the perfect wrap a line around the winch person. It's not about I can go up on the pointy end and pull really hard on a halyard to make a sail go up in a hurry. That's part of it. But like Jackie's a triathlete. I can ride a bike. I mean, I learned to ride a bike when I was 6. Jackie knows more about bikes than I will ever know in my whole life. And I bet you don't just get on a bike and ride around and participate in a triathlon. You got to have some kind of fancy ass bike, and you got to know what you're doing and pace yourself, and I don't know what all kind of stuff you have to do. And sailing's the same way. There's all kinds of fancy stuff to this, but basically first you have to learn how to ride a bike before you can do that kind of stuff. Okay, so don't get all wound up about, oh my God, my tails don't look right, and I don't even get how that works. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second if you want. Okay, so let's pretend that we're a little kid at the yacht club, and they're gonna put us in this little, like a scavenger hunt thing today. And there's gonna be some buoys out in the bay right near the yacht club, and there's gonna put a piece of tape on the buoy, a whole bunch of pieces of tape with numbers on them. And if you go around and you collect a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and take it back to the dock, they'll give you a sucker or something. Tootsie Roll.
Ice cream.
Okay.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. What flavor?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Well, if
and
it's for me, we're talking margaritas, but okay, ice cream.
Well, then you
Red
only do it
wine.
once.
Motivate me.
Okay.
Red wine.
All right.
Ice cream, chocolate. Yes.
All right. So let's see here. We're gonna have a buoy down here. We're gonna have a buoy over here. We're gonna have a buoy over here. I'm gonna move the wind. So it's not
That's amazing. How do you do that? How do you move the wind?
I told you I've been doing this forever.
She's got power.
She's got big power.
Okay, so this wind, even if the wind's over here, it's blowing the same way as it is over there, okay?
It's crazy. How do you do that?
So, if I'm down here in my little boat, sailing along, is my sail gonna be on side number 1 or side number 2?
2.
2.
Everybody make sense? Okay. Oops. Cool. All right, if I'm over here, is it gonna be on side number 1 or number 2?
1.
Right. Oh, it's gonna be on that side. The wind's blowing it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know, just let go of everything.
It'll tell you.
The sail goes where it wants to, and then you pull it back in. Okay, how about over on this side? Side 1 or side 2?
Side 1.
2. Okay,
I have a quick question
go for it.
on the second one. So when your sail's on the left though, we have the right of way because the wind's coming from the right? Or is that the opposite?
Yeah. But see, you're getting all technical now.
And then that's-